that far without a ban.
Vladimir now getting locked in as well. The Camille immediately following out. Chippy's Camille, legendary in the OPL. Look for the winner's bite. That's going to be key. Where's it going to go? Zeitnot, is he just going to give up his life? I don't think a flash is going to be enough. Chain CC comes through. So much damage and first blood for the Dire Wolves.
That is fantastic. They were able to slip around, and they were
putting themselves in a bit of a difficult spot here. Supermassive taking this one completely for free, Zyrene.
Yeah, that's so much damage that they were able to deal to it. And Schernfire was on the top side. This is the result, because if they had actually used some of those spells, then they would have had even more pressure on them. They're behind on the play, and Rift Herald just spawned. So if you do want to get Rift Herald to Supermassive, they got to have the Drake and the first turret, swap the map and not lose a turret, get a turret in response, and then they get to have another control of the neutral objective.
Literally everything you could possibly want in the early game. Overall, playing it slow and steady. Well, hold that thought, because now they're going to go in on a Schernfire. He's going to try to make his way out. GBM, no hesitation. Flash and the ulti. Triple getting chunked out, but not going to be able to stick
RQs, because he can't get past the wave. Throws it right in the wave, and he might die for this.
GBM. He's going to get locked up. The chain CC, will it be enough? The ultimate coming out. They need to kill him before he can heal up. They are going to get him. Schernfire on the way in. Is this the turn that they need? Fabulous wants one more parlay. No chance. Does get it. Cleanses out. The oranges make it K and just ruin Chippy's day.
Cupcakes and snowflowers.
Snowflower, eyes on him. He's going to look for the battle dance in. Has to use the ult. He's going to land the charm. Connect too much there. Gangplank ult comes in as well. Direwolves trying to make their way out, but GBM immediately into the back line. Finds his way under the Ezreal. Is going to do so much damage. Popped out by Fabulous in the end. It's super massive. Just ulti. Oh,
it was 11.
It was so close. That's a clincher, Zyrene. Do get it down in the end.
Well, to a different wave, and you get that cannon mission. And just like, I've almost got it completed.
You're going to have to hold that thought, because the Hextech called the in. I'm going to stop Fabulous from using that blast cone out. A flash over for Chippy's. Kill is going to go down to Schernfire in the end. Fabulous getting
pushed. The side lane split push threat is online now for Direwolves.
Cupcake, though, moving forward. They want to take down Zeitnot. Still has the ultimate available. Ready to go. GBM, that's going to be one fast Vlad right into the back line. Hitting two with the ultimate. Out comes the Tides of Blood. He's going to do so much damage. Does get locked up for a brief moment. Is he going to take it down? Cupcake finding the opportunity. Chippy doesn't hit the wall. That's not what you want. Tactical sweep.
Just put pressure on the entire map.
Now Schernfire could be in a bit of a tough spot, or Stomach is maybe overstayed as well. Maz used the ultimate, the immediate turn back. Beautiful ultimate coming in from the Rakan, but Camille is right there in the middle of everything, throwing out the damage, biting it home, but King still alive on the backside. GBM wants to get something. He's burning down. He's not out yet. GBM King. The first time in the game, feels like Direwolves really taking control of the tempo game.
Yeah, finally they get that middle turret. That'll help them get other turrets, but also, yeah, they're thinking about it.
They're getting that vision control, Zyrene.
Gotta spook them.
And maybe, are they just going to wait in the bush? Are they going to look for another strategy? Fully stacked Spellbinder. Can just look to go in at any moment. That is going to be one fast Vladimir if he finds the opportunity.
Oh, they're on him.
Now trying to get the stun on him. Immediately going to lock him with the pool, not take him out to safety. All that extra movement speed, not going to amount too much. The extra AP is going to help to turn the burn. The execution, beautiful fight. Comes in, exposing the flank and taking it out in the end. Supermassive now just running down their prey. They've gotten two so far. Are they going to back off, or are they going to keep it going? Triple doing what he can to disrupt, to try to get his sight on the middle of everything is so good. Triple, though, throwing down a bit of poke. King here as well. Cupcake on the way. They say, hey, we might be willing to give up this Baron, but we're ready to take the fight afterward. Baron, where's it going to go? Does get taken down by Supermassive in the end. Cupcake now backing off. Triple and King not sure exactly what they want to do. Cannot afford to get stunned. There's far too much damage, but still not willing to give this one up for free.
Yeah, they want to at least get something. They may get this top turret, Snowflower, and the collapse. But hold on.
Fabulous, though, may have to give up his Baron buff in this exchange. He's going to proc there. Wants to heal up at least a little bit. They wait for it before they use the ultimate, but Chippy's just going to take down the tower. A lot of damage going in there. Wants to heal up. Schernfire getting to the end. So
layered their CC. Because he had no flash, there was no way out.
It's a really difficult position to be in. Luckily, they are able to grab the kill. They give up a top-tier tower. Schernfire
for that top turret and not lose more, then that's good for Direwolves. But Supermassive, if they can break this turret and get into the base, then that's a big win for them. And the Baron is basically a success.
Rakan, a Trundle, paired with the damage threat of a Vladimir and unfortunately Karma just not quite the strongest control mage when it comes to clearing out these Baron-powered cannon creeps. But the Baron buff does fall off. Supermassive are going to look for the engagement once again. They find the knockup. Chippy is getting pulled back. That is everything that they wanted. Vladimir in the middle of the team. Chippy's holding on for dear life. He's burning down. One more shot. Going to land home to get the double kill over to GP, and King just grasping at scraps at this point. And may just give his life in the exchange. a little too greedy, but no one there for the follow-up, and now it's just Schernfire.
He's got to skitter away. Get away, little buggy.
Not going to get it, Zyrene. Supermassive just dominating the fight in the end. Not even concerned about the last few members standing. King and Schernfire versus the world. Will Supermassive just try to end it here?
There's just so much damage from this composition. You saw them slaughter that fight. Supermassive are going to try to open up MSI on a win.
Exactly what they want. Pushing in for the Nexus. Schernfire looking to hold on. They're running out of options. No more creeps here. Schernfire still wants to get it. King still untouched. Now Braum is respawning, but the Nexus is exposed. They can just ignore the champions, walk it down, and end the game. A first win for Supermassive.
32 minutes to affect the rest of the map, I think, is one of the best things. Also, if you are split pushing ever, Kha'Zix is one of the best junglers at shadowing lanes, and then Kha'Zix, which one would you rather have? I'll talk in a second here, because he just went forward.
Portal jump, already burned that. Ranger just gets to walk forward on Ramune, trying to take a little bit more time. Flash forward immediately, the damage ticking down. Burn, baby, burn. First blood for Kaboom.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Go for Ramune. There they go.
And there it is, portal jump, rinse and repeat. Pillar's going to come behind in a second, but a sleepy LeBlanc, not exactly what they need. Shenalt coming in as well. Once is in the mid lane. Maybe just turn on Ranger. Ranger has to now flash out to safety, but that is the global burn for Paz. Immediately the follow with a taunt. A lot of damage goes in. Jinkido tries to fire back, but a great kill pickup being burned there. But meanwhile, the bottom lane, Rehab may have overstayed his welcome. The Ignite, it's ticking down.
There it is.
Is going to get it. Alistair grabs the kill, and the TP on the bottom side, the Ordon too.
This Drake, the Ocean helps them so much. Best early game Drake.
Especially with the tank matchup in the top lane. Literally the nightmare of every... We know that this is what they want, if they can just keep playing a slower laning phase.
Yeah, once they have an advantage, they like to slow things down. But top lane looks like Boom going to try to go with what you were saying.
And CC comes in, the Trundle ult is there as well. Paz, unfortunately, no way to make it out. That is the strength of the Trundle.
Yep, the flash used earlier to get the kill in the mid lane onto Ranger, and now they're going to push in.
A bit of damage there. He's going to try to make his way out. Once goes forward, but he's baited in by the shield. The immediate turn, and down he goes. Disrespecting the orange shield.
Is really where a lot of that damage comes from. He even evolved them first to try and just make it so that, hey, he's going to do more damage to these isolated targets.
Which is so strange because we're so expected more Senchits kind of expecting to win his early lane, be the reliable source. Now, though, the 1v1. Jinkido just continues to pressure out Ramune, and looks like Pentagram will manage to get the bot lane tower, but the swap, Boom are just one step ahead, so maybe over the siege here. Rift Herald as well as the ace in the hole. Ramune just getting chunked down. They're just going to run right into him, try to pick him off before the fight even starts. Kaboom with a quick pick there. And this might just be the Rift Herald here by the Rift Herald. Spectator. It did dash.
Not even the push advantage, but he just decided to come down here. He's maybe giving up a lot of damage on that top turret because it is a Titanic Hydra Shen.
He's trying to chunk through as best he can. Things do appear to be going at their pace.
Yeah, and they also have the Zeeks completed, but look at this.
Alistair, maybe not the ideal target. The Shen ultimate is coming in. Zaya, where's she going to go? Still, the Alistair is alive. They committed so many cooldowns. Satori Moyashi is untouched, and Ramune is coming in on the backside. That's the Sleepy Trouble Bubble and the Kha'Zix with 4 members strong. Once, leaps and immediately stealths, trying to bait some cooldowns. Isn't going to find it. Pentagram in control right now. They need to get a greater advantage if they want to take something off of this.
Yeah, able to actually pick up Rehab there. And,
not quite able to grab it. The heal does come in once, stealthing his way through. No one there to block the build for Peacemaker. He's solo. You can see Trundle wants to get a little bit more. Ranger even comfortable in the 1v1, but Jinkido and Titan just pushing forward. Tori Moyashi, he threatens with the feathers. They want another kill. He pulls it back.
They're going to see it at like 4k HP.
Pentagram, wait, need to make a decision.
One's almost there.
They make the flash.
Wait a second.
The leap over, can he get it?
Oh!
Look at the spike! Doesn't get it in the end. Ranger secures it.
Here too, and that means that Cheetan and you're going to also see Jinkido have a lot more damage, and that's what this competition, because Pentagram are so focused on picking.
Can't go for the great 5v5. Definitely have some vocal Kaboom fans in the audience.
I mean, I see. It's not the game that I think anybody expected. Zanchin's on a tank, the new LeBlanc coming through for Jinkido. And then the bottom lane was something that it looked like, you know, Shen's day out. That's fine. But the boys are going to have a party in the top side.
Exactly. Hey, man, get as many globals as you want. We're here to play. We know where we want to be. One spot on the map for the team right now for Kaboom. Call the Forge God. just used to zone the team away, an inhibitor in their sights. Shen wants to fire back, he wants to get something, but in goes the Alistair, that's the ultimate. Once, what can he get onto the backside? He has been charmed up, still no damage under the Kha'Zix. Maybe he can find a way back. Tori Moyashi hitting the tanks, uncontested, but Jin Keto and Cheeton just waiting, sitting, looking for an opportunity to come into the fight. So much damage comes out. The fumble on the combo means Kong is going down immediately. And Cheeton, that was the freest team fight of his life. No one could get into the back line to not find the fall. But once again, call the Forge God, rinse and repeat, forces out the Xayah ulti in return. Ramune just desperately trying to fire back, but the Sleepy Trouble Bubble is connecting on the tanks. Not what the team needs. Keto leaps in once, autoed down Cheeton. Sheriff of Piltover coming home, and Yutora Moyashi can trade autos once or twice, but his team is just too far behind. And Kaboom, are they going to go for the end here? Will they?
United trying to clear and push there. So there's kind of a timer, and they're mentioning him.
Goodbye, jungler. That's exactly what they want. Going to get one pick off. Cheeton going to poke down a little bit as well, and that's going to be a free Baron. Short of some miraculous contest here, but Pentagram don't have the resources, don't have the members, don't have the gold. So Kaboom going to get this one uncontested after the pick onto once.
And it's been a really clean game. Some people saying they don't know, maybe fourth, but Kaboom right now showing that at least they have Pentagram's number in the macro game.
Absolutely do. First performance on this international stage for this lineup, and it looks good, Cyrene. They're controlled. Doesn't look like any individual member is crumbling under the pressure. Such a high-stakes match, and now they're pushing in to close it out, but Alistair wants one more desperate game. Once he's in the back line, Cheeton's still alive, healing up, has a little bit of extra lifesteal on that physical damage, starts to pull through. Paz isn't blocking anything. Yutora Moyashi and Ramune are still alive, but the tank line is dead. Others come out, and it is not enough, Cyrene. The tanks are dead, and the game is all but over. TP to keep the minions alive. The Baron buff going to close it out in fashion. Kaboom coming in strong for Brazil in the CBLOL with their first win in the play-in stage.
A different look for setting up fights.
Gnar now locked in to deal with Fat Fabulous on the top side. On the GP, Cyrene, he's going to make it here in time. Instead, still focused on clearing the jungle.
Yeah, they don't know.
Trying to keep up.
The Skarner starts it. He can't finish it by himself, especially a Cloud Drake. It's the highest DPS Drake.
Oh, Ramune. Walk around the corner, get stunned. The chain CC, the ulti going to be used to follow up. Not even a moment to click the flash. Taken out for first blood. Solid play coming in from Stone. Really solid to have. We've already seen how difficult it is for Pentagram, even with the Zac, to lock down one of their targets. Sight not. They just get locked up. Beautiful CC. Yutori Moyashi wants to bring it back. The rest of the team now coming in. Snowflower. Are they going to turn this engage around? Rise coming down as well. Supermassive with a beautiful collapse. Once is in the middle of everybody, and out comes the curtain call. Firing shots across the team, hitting the Zac blobs as well. Taking his time as GBM grabs the kill. Another one drops in the favor of Supermassive, but Fan can dive him. There's no recon there to disrupt the engage. But GBM is going to be topside. A nice little bait and switch for Paz. He thought he was walking away from both targets. Is going to bring it home, though, in the end. GBM now on a killing spree. There's the Alistair dive on the bottom side. Yutori Moyashi wants to step forward, but there's Stomage. No way out of that one. He does have the ult. Will he get a chance to use it? Does not look like it. Zeit not low, but he's got the curtain call, and once he can run for his life, he may be unstoppable, but he is not unkillable. Gang following in suit. That's a curtain call to be proud of. 6-3-0-1 the score for GBM. I'm going to deal a little bit of damage. Hold in the middle of everything, now unstoppable. GBM says, sure, bring me back into the team. I'll do a little bit more damage. Gang now trying to run for his life. His next auto attack will stun. And in the meantime, the tower's still getting hit down because no one is auto attacking the Rift Herald. And everything going in the favor of Supermassive. Totally just stalking his prey right now. Cyrene's 6K gold lead. Even more because right now, they're just getting outclassed across the board.
Yeah, it's not going to get much better in this game right now. 6,000 gold advantage for Supermassive with the
risk the 50-50. They see the Zac on the opposite side. They know that steal could be easy for him. A quick get in and get out. But GBM smells blood in the water, wants to take that jungler off the board, secure that Baron for his team.
I think this game is now going to start looking exactly like the previous one.
And Snowflower catching him up, using the CC together. Easy pick off there in the mid lane. Don't need Baron now because they get that tier 2 Cyrene.
Yeah, but that's that combination. Snowflower is just pulling the trigger, the taunt, or the charm, plus the knockup, and then Stomage was right there to snag Ramune before he could even ulti. Or I guess
Flashy, forced to use the ult early, now has to flash out to safety. GBM maybe looking for a way into the backside of the team. They are going to get one kill onto Snowflower, but GBM's right there on the 80. AD carry. It's too easy for him. Brings one home. Paz doesn't have any MR. This is a terrible situation to be in. The snare comes through. Zeitnot's feeling himself. He flashes over that wall. He wants one more. There's the 4th shot. Walking forward. Bang, baby. Double kill. Bring it home once. Desperate to find a duel, but that is a GP. You are but a humble Zach. He's going to make it out with his life, but nothing else.
And this is such an awkward formation, but super massive. They go right in. Zeitnot even flashes over the wall just to continue it. They're going to break the base in 23 minutes.
Zyrene, they've got a 10K gold lead. They don't even need the Baron. They're breaking down the base. They're ahead in every single roll. They cannot be stopped at this point.
And you saw GBM
definitely making it work as they force yet another flash, start to siege up onto this tier 2.
And I would say as well that a lot of kind of questions came about.
And spent to research and actually figure out that this guy is quite a talented player. Is a good look, and now the engages just keep coming. That's an unstoppable one, but he's pulling multiple members back in team. Maybe this is the chance for Rampage. Or rather, Pentagram. They pull through. TP now coming in. There's Bad Fabulous off to the side. They want to lock him down. Curtain Call comes out. Sacrificial Cow will come through in the end, but Supermassive, once again, with a small advantage.
And that looked like a fight that Pentagram
for 80 carry alone. Of course, Karma doing what she can to buff that up, make up the difference in the Ardent Sensor, but it just means she's that much further behind against the Rise. Zyrene, this is an absolute stomp.
Too much to ask in the first place, but they're going to look for Zeitnot.
Once. This is the connection. Are going to try to pull people back. Maybe this is enough to ignore the chain. CC, that's the shutdown. This might just be the turn for Pentagram, but Bad Fabulous is simply too strong. Repairing and bringing it home. The Zeke's convergence means he just tears through everybody. And oh, what's that in the picture-in-picture? It's GBM split pushing on the top side of the map. He cannot be stopped. So despite what looked good to start, the 80 carry being picked off, no one else will drop, and Supermassive are cutting through inhibitors. Snowflower bobbing, weaving his way through the team, looking for the 3-man charm. Only going to hit 2, and that is going to result in the kill, as well as 2 inhibitors, the 3rd to follow. May just set their eyes on the Nexus instead.
Yeah, they're going to keep pushing and potentially just close this out and go 2-0.
And it would be a fantastic start, Zyrene. Once leaps in one more time. But it doesn't matter. Could be too little too late. The bottom lane is here. Last chance, last dance for Yutori Moyashi. Has the extra support as well. Can he cut through Snowflower? Feathers fly, but will not connect in the end. Fires him just shy of the other team. Has to get out. The QSS. GBM wants it. Isn't going to find it quite yet. And Bad Fabulous, he's got his eyes on the prize. GBM wants to style, but it's going to cost him. Game still ended in the favor of Supermassive.
16-3, 29 minutes. A fast game for the play-in stage. A Supermassive move to 2-0.
An absolute stomp, Zyrene. From the jungling at the start, Stomage dictated.
As expected, are going to be counterpicking the top lane. Chippies! He is going to whip it out. Aurelia makes her appearance at MSI. Absolutely. First one, we're going to bully him out. Instead, he wasted all that time that Ranger invested top lane to try and get a gank off, and it just did not work. Good moves from Chippy, but could still be in trouble. Ranger's going to revisit Chippy's now. No flash to speak of. Xantins into mini form. Chippy's going to have to buy time for cooldowns. Ward does go down. Chippy's gets pilled up, but he walks into the next bit of brush. Channels that W. Needs to try and reduce some of the damage. Maybe has a creep to get to with the stun. He's going to try and look for it still. Dances around and can't do it. Ranger grabs first blood. Yeah, and that's just perfect. And this will be a trade for Infernal Lane. No Ranger is sitting in that top side still. So the first break of this game will go to the Direwolves. Yeah, absolutely, and that's a huge win. Cupcake got mad at something, pulled the ground then. Don't really know what was going on. Oh, this is dangerous out of Shern. He is shopping in a dangerous area. Too far forward, good flash, but he's going to get scooped back by the Nut. Tries to burn the ult to make a little more distance, but Chippy going to have to try and save it. Vegas and Shovel, they flash out. A triple, also going to look to roam up. Chippy looking for the resets onto Xantins, but doesn't quite have enough as Aurelia. He's going to get low still, goes back in. Chippy finds a reset for Jinkato. He's roamed up as well. Chippy, he wants it. He's going to take down Xantins, gets one, but it's probably going to pay for it. Goes drowsy. Cupcake's here as well. Look for the line, so Chippy's misses it for Ranger. Going to get low, triple, can't get him, and Cupcake goes back in. Ignite is down. There's the double kill. Maybe going to make it 3. Jinkato barely flashes out under the not quite in ranges. Ranger will descend here. Flash alt re-up. Looking to make it good. Dragonfly is going to get caught up, and he gets over the top of the wall just barely. Cupcake, nice double pole Shern. He's going to have to book it. Cupcake, but the ulti ticking runs away. And I said this very nicely. The trouble bubble does land. Triple looks for it, gets a massive chop. King fighting the stun. Shern back at the top of the end of the line. Jimbo is going to try and stun, but another binding gives Chitan the kill. Yeah, absolutely. Chitan comes up clutch. Heal is there, goes so it should be there. However, teleport is up and available. See whether they actually choose to fight this one. It is so low. Cancel, actually.
I think Chippy's just found the stun, and now they're going to go in for the team fight, perhaps. They're going to go over. Drake goes to King as Jim picks it up, and now Ranger going to get comboed down. Cupcake finds the stun. Real tough as Ranger and Jinkato are going to roam down.
Yeah, you got to be careful. If
Cupcake with the snipe. Looks for Riyadh. Butt shields late, and King gets a kill. Looking for two as he channels that ulti. Snipe is good. Looks for another bullet. Needs the last one, but gets interrupted by Ranger. Now Cupcake, caught behind enemy lines, is tanking up the turret and gives his life over to Chitan and King. He's going to walk in for a second kill. It's a disaster for Dials, but King, he will get the trade.
He actually made that a 2-for-2. King Flash already used the hot pastry.
2 levels up, but it's so low, it doesn't matter. Shotfire blows up Xantans.
And that is why and that will give first turret over.
Yep, Chippy's going to get it. Uses the flawless duet for a Sheen proc. Takes 1 turret, triple with the pressure, takes 2. As the last auto is good with the more sparkles. Triple gets a bubble. Hold on, Direwolves fell the outer ring in 15.5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. What a turnaround from the Direwolves. This is a team that said, you know, they're not here to necessarily win the tournament. They're here to have a better chase. You're holding off a Rift Herald. Sleepy Trouble Bubble does land.
Yep, does fall asleep the back shield. Oh my goodness, triple! Proto belt that he picked up off the ground takes down the Morgana.
And that's what I was saying. If you go onto that play, teleport coming in, they're committing to it.
Yep, Chippy says, boy, they're actually going to really force hard here in mid lane. And do get the turret with the Rift Herald that Shern took from all the pressure they'd accrued. Drake up now in a minute 5 as Direwolves on a rampage through the jungle.
However, they are walking to a bit of trap. No, they're not.
Found another one again. Vanguard's edge misses Ranger with a nice flash, but he's still going to go down to Shernfire. King and his Jin. So looking good there is a pretty quick mountain Drake being attempted here by Kaboom. It's so dangerous. They already know they're going to try and get the Drake and get up perhaps, but Direwolves want blood instead. They'll force them off the Drake. They'll blow up Jinkato just about. They'll take down the Drake as well, and they'll get a kill to top it all off.
Yeah, exactly right. And they are so... You should just be giving to the Direwolves.
Oh my god, triple! Great flash, by the way, from Titan, but Chippy's going to find him instead. There's just nothing he can do. King claims the kill.
You can run, but you cannot
here. Ranger won't be in the area to do anything. Shedatier, as the Drake goes, El Baron, sorry, goes over to Shernfire.
See already pressure in the mid lane, pressure in the top lane. And the Direwolves not looking to relent anytime soon.
Xantans will keep it a little further away from a 10,000 gold lead to maximize their Baron pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. They feel like they don't need to spend
Triple! You can't keep doing this to people! Goodbye, Chitan!
That is so gross. Why? He just flashes himself over the trap line. I thought that he could have just used the portal jump. Apparently wasn't needed, Pastry, and
they're about to get some inhibitor turrets broken. Chippy's working on one in the bot side. Triple's kill also net them the turret there on top, and this turret goes down.
That was so cute. You can see Shern tried to clear out the minions to allow the paddle star to push through there. And now Xantans, he's just in trouble.
Wrap around from Cupcake, but just there to support Chippy. The rest of the walls will come roaring down here to the bot side.
Minion hit that damage also transferred to the passive. Was the other big hit. Shern, what are you doing?
Yeah, getting caught is apparently the answer. He's going to try and take Riyadh down with him, but Chitan picks up gold. That is not the right place for that to go.
It certainly is not. Now the map is reset. However, they still want this fight. Teleport coming in.
Riyadh channeling, but there's not really any good spots for him to go. They need to get that Caitlyn out, because I think Riyadh is forfeit at this point. Binds trying to protect Caitlyn. Pulling out down to the bottom with everybody blown up in the brush. They barely missed the triple kill.
Absolutely. What a great flank coming out of
Good pillar again, but this turret will die.
Yeah, exactly right. That threat is enough to just zone, and they continue the fight.
In they go. Chippy's going to try and make something happen. Vanguard's edge in the back. Actually disabling us is pretty sweet, but Cupcake goes back in a cover for the inhib. Xantans still low. Cupcake, he'll sacrifice himself for that inhibitor in top.
Yeah, exactly right. They need to disengage for the Oceanic Lava.
Yeah, should be able to take this. Oh, Ranger going to try and contest. Shernfire gets it. Is it going to cost him binding? Not going to get there. And Ranger actually taking a little too much damage. Shern's got the ulti. Might just get a kill at this point. Look to try and channel it down. He's going to fight them. He gets a crit with the PD and just kills them. Cupcake, yeah, he goes straight in. He's like, yep, I'm in with a Hex Flash, trying to go over the wall. Triple, looking for the poke with the paddle stars as Chippy's running flank on the top side.
And this is a thing, they have to go soon, because if they do not go, 2 waves of super creeps going to be pushing in onto those Nexus turrets. They will fall down, and it looks like they just do not have a way to get in. Xantans Mega Nut has popped, and still no window for Kaboom.
Once again, Oceania trying to ruin Brazil's day here in an international. Kaboom look for the last-ditch effort. Shern burns the ulti once more to get away.
Exactly right. And they're just waiting for those creep waves, waiting for them to push in. Huge combo.
Oh, great Nano from Xanten. They get to it in the World Cupcake. Trying to win interference. Jinkara gets it back, but King just takes him down. Chippy with a Vanguard that rips through Xanten's Nah. And Ranger too low. Can't do enough for the Caitlyn. Just doesn't have the damage. King, he did fall, but it's 2v4 with the super creeps piling in.
Absolutely. And at this stage of the games, there are 4 threats from the Direwolves, and they're looking to just clean up the base. Already onto those Nexus turrets.
Yep, mid goes back. They might as well retake it, as they are going to buy some time, waiting for the supers to go through. Chippy's is going to give it a couple of shots here, but not really needed, as they just need to wait.
Yeah, absolutely. They look for the final fight here.
Again, Black Shield on the Caitlyn. Cupcake trying to get in, but Tatum with a great flash. Doesn't actually get out of the way, but still, the damage is there. The Nexus is exposed, and Direwolves are going to take it all the way, evening up their score, and they take down Kaboom.
And that man on your screen, the persistent DPS that comes out of this champion is so massive, and it also protects something like a Varus. So right now, if you dive too heavily onto this comp, someone like this Thresh can go aggressive.
Oh, great hook there. Diverts away. Cupcake looks for the knockup. Doesn't quite land it. Utori takes a step back. King getting low. The heal burn. They're going to move forward. And first blood goes over. The Thresh will collect it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we said that he held.
That dive you mentioned is coming right up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, doesn't need a hook again. There goes down. Cupcake just falls. The ignite from Gang's enough.
And this is starting to get...
Tries to make the play, but the ultimatum wears off on Paz, burns his flash.
Yeah, absolutely. However, Triple is up here. They're still looking to continue.
He ults away, but there's a good route. The Varusov's going to come out. Chippy is going to try and take down the kill, and he grabs it under the turret. Now Shern is going to find once, but Gang is here. Shernfire doing a lot of damage with the ultimate, but he might get the 1v2 kill. Flashes around by once, finds the other flash. Shern, though, gets the kill. Burnt down with the red buff and the ulti. First, that's a huge win for the Direwolves, who are looking to turn around some of the pitfalls of the early game. Pentagram will be the recipients of that first turret. In fact, Direwolves can't even get the trade. Take down the turret and they'll grab the Drake as a bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've already seen the value of Ocean Drake. I mean, I think we saw a team pick up 3 of them on green there. There's no cans for him to take anyway. Is very smart.
Good counter gank as well, but a good hook once more. Gets the time, going to try and turn around into Desire. Shernfire doing so much damage in the front line as gun gets low. Shernfire will get it as the arrow from King almost lands the snipe. Looking for an on ulti.
This is going to be a 5v5 pace.
Big commit. The ult goes out, but they do let the Olaf live, who burns the Ragnarok. A good hook. Landing onto Chippy, but he's just going to burn the ult to try and get out alive. The turret falls down, but Triple barely misses the knockup as it is Chippy that does get knocked away. He will not fall. He tumbles over the wall. It's Cupcake. Reps everybody up. Utori does finally get the kill onto Chippies. Direwolves running for a fight.
See whether they go for it. You can see Shern looking for a Moon.
Lantern is nice from Gang as he will get away. Really nice stuff as the Direwolves will finally get a Drake on the board for themselves. Mountain versus Ocean.
Very low, big wave going to build up. So right now is a good time for the Direwolves to fight. Shern looking for it.
Looking for once, doesn't burn the ulti again, just getting some poke pressure down. Takes some poke back and Paz. Maybe he's caught. There's the ult. Double there as the Varus joins in after the ultimatum, and he gets shredded at Shernfire ultimate, and they just erase him.
Absolutely. When you have one tank and it's against a Trundle, it doesn't really mean all that much. Shern able to pick up that kill. That
is they do need to take these structures. Chippies grabs one. Maybe it's them that take the outer ring first, but now, and that might be an opening for Pentagram team fight. One's going to pop the Righteous Glory. Shern turns around and ults in. Cupcake looking for a big play. Nice pillar. They go back in. They get the double knockup on that charm. They're going to just try and run it all in as Utori does burn the ulti. Triple. A point back. Flash onto him for the stun. Looks to take down the Zaya, and he finds it. What a heroic play as Chippy's going to take down Ramune on the backhand with a flash.
And that is a high play. Both of the carries of Pentagram now.
So gutsy from Triple, but it pays off huge. As once with a flash, gonna roam in. Chippy finds him. He's gonna take him down. Nothing left on the steel. And Direwolves take the Baron.
And this is what we said with all.
And now up about 4,000 gold and looking to really snowball the mid game.
And this is what we said. King with the peel protection. So much damage in that last team.
He's having a field day in the side lane.
This is a great game to be a Camille. When they only have Engage on their top laner, you know you're going to get so much free time with Torres. And you see Paz is like, damn, and he's going to take my base if I don't go to him. That means no initiation, in they go.
Okay, looks for the candy. Torres going to get charged. Takes him down. Triple there as Chippies dives in onto Gang. Looking to take down the ball lane. They get deleted as the Direwolves diving through the turrets. They take down the tier 2. They're going to crack through for an inhib.
This potentially could be the game. There is going to be a creep wave coming in the bottom lane. They're going to at least get 2 inhibitors. And with 30 seconds left on the death timer of the strongest member of Pentagram,
Direwolves can look to his hand.
They're going for it. They've got about 25 seconds. They blaze down the first Nexus turret. They delete the next one, and they'll look to erase the Nexus as well. The Direwolves rally back and finish today 2-1.
And you would have to say Pastry Time, that is missed, especially on the flank, with that hook shot, with the ultimate. And they actually go towards Shen, which is so strange because...
Reflected in kind of the CS right now, but certainly reflected in the pressure they've got that gives them a very early Cloud Drake. The fierce emotion was not there this time.
Yeah.
Ranger looking for a lane gank with level 6 in the bot lane.
Yeah, you can see right now Riev trying to fish, instead goes in.
There's Ignite, looking for the paranoia, but doesn't proc it. The range is so short at level 1. He finally finds it, but he's going to have to go in really late. The flash is nice, the damage is good, but he's forced to get away. And there's the ult, the counter, Skarner suppression. And first blood goes to Zeitnon. Flash, chilling smite, stun, double kill.
And that is not what you want to do. They continue to press forward, but that will be...
And once again, that early gold, that early advantage is going to the bot lane of Supermassive. They are 2,000 gold ahead off that play.
Yeah.
Looks like Sanchez looking for a roam in the mid lane. Oh, great flash stun. Puts him in the Hextech ultimate, but Fat Fabulous is going to answer with the Shen. Ranger also here. The taunt is going to last through, but they're going to try and take the big prize. Fat Fabulous, though, solo Xantins amongst all the chaos. And now he's going to keep turning it back around. Ranger with a decent amount of damage, but Shen's just going to walk away.
And this is the benefit of experience. GBM knows exactly how much damage will come out, and now Snowflower is here.
Again, another great counterplay here from Supermassive. The play not quite catching the flash, but the taunt will grab it instead. The kill goes over to the Shen, and boy, does he deserve it.
Absolutely fantastic play once again coming out of
a TP from Xantins, who roamed mid with a nice attempt. Ranger, oh no, he might get picked up as well. The ace in the hole's good, so Main's going to keep running down. The hook lands on Xantins. They get the first kill onto the trap that was set up earlier. Make it a second. Zeitnot. I mean, everything's working out for Supermassive. We needed to see Kaboom's first 15 minutes go well, and he has gone the absolute opposite. 5,000 gold as that turret goes down at under 10 minutes.
And that is a no summoner spell, Cassio, and now Fat Fabulous can continue.
Here comes the punish. Flash, taunt, flash, Ranger gonna get taken down. GBM's gonna live. The suppression onto the next one. Kaboom throwing everything they can at Supermassive, and it just doesn't matter.
This game gets some nice vamp off the creeps as well. I mean, Supermassive are just playing a textbook game of League of Legends in this game.
Certainly isn't. He's the one that needs to stay safe. He tries to go aggressive, he's known for it, but he's going to get suppressed as a result. Flayed into the box, locked down forever, and Skarner takes the kill as the lands a little late.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, they tried to get Zeitnot into there. Once again, they go into GBM.
Back into GBM, insta-flash out. This time he knows has to get out quickly as the team rejoins. And now they can make their play. Ranger is very vulnerable. So Squitch on the knockdown. Good spell shield there as the knockup from Rev might save him instead. He gets hooked down. Zeitnot on a rampage. Takes down the Karma with his ultimate. He grabs a double off the back end of the play. The mid out is gone as well. Rift out trying to forward to celebration at this point.
Absolutely. They're just going to look to push through. So many turrets will go down on this push. All of the CC and wave clear is now off the map with Riev as well as Jinketo going down. And Supermassive are putting on a clinic of League of Legends.
To put it in perspective, Spawn, the largest goal deficit at 15 so far this tournament is 2.7k. We're not at 15 minutes, not even 2 items yet, and Zeitnot has effectively already taken this one over. 3 for 1, GBM, can he magic away out of this one? Doesn't look like it this time around. The stun will land from the passive. He will get feared by Nocturne, and Riev will prevent the perfect game, but Snowflower is hunting for revenge. He grabs the hook, Riev burns the flash, and now the TP's gonna try and take the maximum off this play. Titan now gonna run into Fat Fab, gonna have to flash out, but Fat Fab says no, he's gonna wait, the stun will land, the chain is there, and they take him down as well.
And you can see Snowflower is aggressive, punishing play and respect.
Ranger in again, Snowflower on the target. There's the ult from Braum to try and combo it up, but the front lane is good. They're gonna suppress the Braum now in the front, but actually Kaboom might have something here. The ult comes in onto Zeitnot from Fat Fab, is trying to find the Tom, but Riev is gonna go down to that last auto. A great stun from GBM, finds the Camille that tried to make the play. Fail Flash is gonna seal that kill. And Zeitnot grabs yet another one.
And unfortunately for Kaboom, when the game goes against you, it just goes against you. Can't even get over the wall there. It looked very skinny.
Oh, what a play from Fat Fab. Flash from Titan. Not even relevant as Fat Fab finds it.
And there is just nothing you can do. You're in such a big gold hole. You're 11,000 gold down there, pushing into your base. You got to stand. You got to try and fight back at some point. But right now, Supermassive are just running over the top of the Brazilian.
Inhib down. Just over 18 minutes in. As the last few things are put into place by Fabulous.
This game specifically, the snowball started so early. You're against a comp that outscales you anyway.
Termage again looking for something.
I mean, he's got free reign, Ranger with the Banshees, wait it out, suppress him, and that's going to take 3-ish autos from Zeitnot.
Yeah. Unfortunately contest this, and with this falling, is there any real way you keep a Caitlyn out at 20 minutes with a Baron buff?
At this point, probably not.
You hate to call a game over before it's over, but this is the closest thing to over that a game can be.
Yep, certainly not looking good at all for Kabuma. Zep, there's the flash suppress again, so Supermassive just too quick on these plays. They don't quite get the Lance and pullback, but still Zeitnot, legendary, gets yet another kill. His 10th of the game.
I would love to see that again, because I think, actually, as Hook goes out again, that the reason...
Miasma?
Yeah, GK
I think so
didn't
too.
go with Skarner there, even though he took the Dark Passage, was because Miasma went down and he can't use Gap Cloak.
Oh my goodness, GBM finds the stun onto Chitan. He'll take him down. It's just a mess in the front of the Nexus Ranger. A Desperate that he knows is going nowhere but the grave. Supermassive will wrap this game up in record time with his play-in.
Yeah, absolutely, and just as Hope was getting out there, Supermassive come in, they squash it, they pick up the 3-0 on the day, and establish themselves as the best play-ins team.
Nice play-by-play there, Spawn to round it out as Supermassive joined Gambit in the 3-0 club here in the play-in.
I mean, that was impressive gameplay. Kaboom are no slouches, but Supermassive come in and they absolutely